Alright guys, we are back with part 2 of our Security Defender slash Windows Defender Offline video. And Security Defender, it's not really too hard to remove. We would probably just go into safe mode and get either combo fix or malware bytes or something and remove it very easily. But I do want to showcase this tool primarily because it's bootable and, when Microsoft releases something like this, it's usually pretty interesting. It's not like just some small company released this, so when it's got Microsoft's name on it, it's kind of a big deal. So let's go ahead and figure out how to get this. You're going to start out by, well, let's find it, Windows Defender Offline. And you go to a Microsoft help page here. Go ahead and open that up. And you pick for what version you're downloading to. This is 32-bit Windows we're running in, so we'll go with that. Just save it. It's a web installer, so we'll go run. And now at this point, it advises you of what it's trying to do and what you will need. Obviously, you'll need an internet connection and then some kind of blank media. So we'll get to that later. And you have a license agreement. Go ahead and agree to that. And now you get to pick what you want to do. You can either have a blank CD or DVD, which is what we're going to use now. You can use a flash drive if you want. And this tool will set all of that up for you. Or you can just have it create an ISO image that you'll burn later. But we're just going to go with blank CD right now because that's what's in there, and we'll just let it do that. So right now it's starting some kind of process. It's going to start downloading the files for Windows Defender Offline. And let's see, that's 214 megs. So it's pretty significant, but we're on a fairly quick connection, so this will be done shortly. Okay, so at this point, Windows Defender has finished downloading its tool, and now we are spinning up the CD drive and now burning to a disk. And at this point, if you were using a USB drive, I assume it would try to start setting that up, but of course, no. We're just going to use a CD. It's just easier that way, really. Okay, Windows Defender Offline has finished burning, and now it is going to do a quick verification of what it has written. So that should be over with shortly. Okay, Windows Defender Offline tool has finished burning the CD, and now we have some quick instructions. Insert the disk, boot from CD, and then run a scan. So we will pick that up momentarily on the malware laptop. Back to the action, and now we are on the malware laptop, which is hooked up to an external monitor because I think it actually records a little bit better, a little bit sharper. Just had to adjust it there for a second. Anyway, we of course have Windows Defender Offline, burned, ready to go, and some of our eagle-eyed viewers would notice that we are actually looking at Disk Antivirus Professional instead of Security Defender as our rogue to remove. And I also have some other malware on here, as you can see, but yeah, the main thing is, can we get rid of this Disk Antivirus Professional, which isn't letting us run anything. We can't open Task Manager. We can't really browse the web. Let's see if we can. No, can't really browse the web. Can't even play solitaire. So, we're going to go ahead and give Windows Defender Offline a shot. Let's see how well it works. So of course we put the CD into the CD drive, close it up, and we'll go ahead and reboot. course, now hitting F12 to bring up the device menu, device boot menu. Go to CD. It'll ask, press any key to continue, or to boot from CD or DVD. And we now have the Windows 8 logo. Okay, and now we are booting into Windows Defender Offline. We got a scrolling bar here. It says Windows Defender Offline. And of course, since Windows 8, the antivirus module of MSE has been merged into Windows Defender, so it gets to keep the same name, just Windows Defender. So hopefully this will be effective in removing not only that rogue, but some other Trojans on the machine. We of course have a mouse. Okay, so it is just starting to scan now. So the first thing that I would want to do, well, first of all, as you can see, it's just Windows Defender off of a CD, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, the first thing I would want to do is check for updates, of course. So it is searching for updates now, and it says that it's up to date. So that's good. If you had burned the CD previously and then didn't run it after a couple weeks, you would probably definitely want to update. But that's kind of annoying that Windows Defender just starts doing something instead of giving you the option like this. It's just courtesy. Anyway, settings, it's a little bit trimmed down. We don't need maps membership. Stop it. Alright, so of course excluded files, file types, history, of course the updater, a little bit of help, so that's nice. And we'll go back, let's go ahead and just do a full scan, that way we get everything. And we will return when this full scan has completed. Okay, so we are back. The scan took about 9 or 10 minutes, and it has detected 10 potential threats. Let's see what it found. Okay, we've got one Trojan, another Trojan, VB Trojan. Ooh, a rogue. Okay. Some kind of injector. Worm. A couple worms. That's good. Okay, so we did pretty well so far. Let's see if these are all just on the desktop. Desktop. Ooh, this one's an app data. Good. Desktop. It has found the registry keys and where the file actually is. This is some registry keys on the desktop. On the desktop, in temp as an SCR file. Interesting. And on the desktop. So we are removing all of these. Remove. We'll apply actions. And since this is a Windows 8 program, it has the Windows 8 style window features, I suppose, with the flat progress bar and the centered text and all of that. What is all this Windows 8 shit? What is that? I've never heard of it. Everything's all foreign. I don't know anything about this Windows 8 business. I was confused when I saw that Windows 8 startup logo, but oh well. So in typical Windows Defender or MSE fashion, it is taking forever to remove anything. Ah, well, it finished. Okay, so everything was removed. Success. We will close. We'll just click out of this, exit, and we should reboot. And we do. Okay, so we still have 2 files on the desktop. So that's not complete removal, but, you know, we got pretty close. We got rid of the rogue, which we definitely wanted to do so we could run other things. And so maybe Malwarebytes would pick that up. So, in closing thoughts, Windows Defender Offline. It is a great thing to have from Microsoft. It's great of them to be developing an actually useful tool. And is it a good alternative to something like Kaspersky Rescue Disk? Probably not. But if you're looking for a non-Linux bootable antivirus, Windows Defender Offline appears to work pretty well. If it wasn't 200 megabytes, I would say this would definitely be put on Hiren's boot CD or something like that. Simply because it's, you know, fairly effective for what it does. So, in conclusion, I think I like it. You know, I had tried it a couple times before this and it hadn't worked as well, but, you know, I think I can like it. Since it is from Microsoft. So, that will wrap up this video, Windows Defender Offline. Curse the trolls, peace to everybody else.